Well, it's definitely the COVID-19 issue. I think it's something that everyone appreciates and everyone's going through. Just unprecedented, like daily life and challenges. It's felt like a long year in that sense. Probably the biggest sort of hurdle or management issue was when we broke after round two, and just trying to make sure we get everyone's focus strong and solid, and especially in a time of uncertainty when we didn't even know when we're going to be coming back. So that's been a real challenge, but luckily we've got a great staff here and players are awesome, and we managed to work our way through that quite well. Probably the best way to look at a leader is it's someone that people follow. So I guess if you look at it that way, who would you follow? So I think it's first and foremost, you have to earn respect. Not really going to follow anyone that you don't respect. So that goes by the way you carry yourself, your actions, the values that you hold, and I think the way you treat people. So that's probably a good start. Yeah, we've got a bit of a saying here: leadership starts from the bottom. So we feel that everyone, regardless of age, experience, or whatever, has the potential to add to our leadership. So, for example, things that we value. We expect everyone to sort of uphold those standards and live by those values. We have a lot of guys that probably this year have actually had a look at themselves a little bit differently and think, I sort of feel like I belong and I can, I want to be a leader in certain ways, but they're starting to come a bit more out of themselves, like guys like James Fish-Harris and Nathan, and even guys like Dean Farre, he's probably a senior player here, but he's actually stepped up this year. So we have a bunch of guys that Isaiah Yeo's another one. They're just combining well and all sort of adding nicely. James Tama does a great job where he sort of he allows guys to help him out to do his job. So it's a good mix. Yeah, leadership is definitely difficult. Yeah, because at the end of the day, if things are going wrong, it's on you. And you have to make decisions, and a lot of those decisions you make aren't always the easy ones. And if you're actually tending to make easy ones, you're probably missing out on the ones that count. So yeah, it's not easy, but it's really, really worthwhile, and it's so fulfilling. I find anyway. So I like to do it, but there's some days when you'd probably like to palm it off to someone else. Yeah, well, probably. You go back to your parents. I mean, they're the ones you really learn your initial values off. If you're lucky enough to have good parents, which I have. So my dad coached me in different sports when I was a kid, and obviously brought me up as well. So I learned a lot off Dad and Mum, I suppose, for that matter. But so they're definitely the starters. But just things like school teachers. I had a couple of really good school teachers that I think back on now, and had a really big impact on me, and then just other little ones along the way. So it's probably half a dozen people, I guess, that I really look back on, or even talk to now, around that I try to model, I suppose, what a good leader should be like. Yeah, well, I think the best way to be a leader is to, by your actions. It's very hard to try and, there's different ways to lead, and you have to be able to articulate things, but actions are first and foremost where you start from. Other than that, like if you're into that and you want to make a difference, and make sure you walk in the talk, and you're also backing yourself. I often say to our guys here, like if you see something, and make sure you say it, like they'll often hold back and just have the power to say it. And sometimes you might think later, I shouldn't have said that. But the only way you're going to work it out is if you actually go through it. So don't kid yourself you're going to be perfect. Yeah, I think the best advice I've had, whether I don't even know whether I got it, but just probably being grateful for everything that we have in times like this, when you feel as though things have been taken away from you, or you don't have the freedom that we normally would have. There's still lots of good stuff going on. So get up each day and even say to yourself, or write it down, or just what you're grateful for. That normally brings a smile to your face. You can get on with life. No, sorry. No, Jerome's been, there's been a great story. You know, he's been kind of waiting in the wings a little bit for a spot in his favourite position. He and Nat played together like as 16-year-olds throughout the juniors, so it's great to see those guys now develop as young men together on the big stage and doing really well. Don't care, take anyone, as long as we're there, that'd be good. Thanks to everyone at St John Paul College at Coffs Harbour. Thanks for your fantastic questions, well thought out. Coffs Harbour holds a dear place in my heart. I've got family up there, so I've been going up there for holidays since I was a little fella. So yeah, good luck with everyone in our HSC this year as well. Just remember though, guys, it's not the end of the world, all right? But good luck anyway.